What's up, everyone? I hope everyone is staying safe out there, or I'd rather actually say making good decisions. It's Zarze here, and I am back again with another video. Last week, I created a video on how to actually overcome writer's block, and I wanted to kind of piggyback and follow up with that video that, when you actually overcome writer's block, you have a good creative idea or plan that you actually want to put into action, whether it could be music, it could be drama, it could be something that you want to put to plan of action at work, whatever it is may be. When you get that idea, how do you actually transform that idea into reality? So I am going to give you 8 things that will actually successfully transform your creativity and ideas into a reality. Let's get to it. Before we actually get into those 8 steps, how many times have you ever actually, been in a meeting, been talking to a friend, co-worker, significant other, and they're about a really great idea that you had. You tell them that idea and then like, oh my God, that's awesome. That's like a great idea. You should actually push that idea and put it into action, And then you're like, yeah, I think that I will push this idea. And so the thing is, it's like when you actually take the actual initiative to put that idea into perspective and put it in action, it never really happens. And sometimes the reason why it never ever happens is because it could be of financial situations, it could be of time restraints, just because people don't have the courage, confidence, and again, just don't have the resources or money to do that. But however, you actually do. It's all up to you. So without further ado, I'm gonna put those dreams into reality, and I'm going to give you those 8 reasons. Now, putting those 8 reasons into action, it can sometimes be like pulling teeth or even, something so hard. The thing is, you actually have to own up to the responsibility of yourself, regardless of the circumstances. No one will ever understand your idea or dynamic the way you do because it's your idea. So in this regard, you are on your own, and your journey to putting that plan of action into place will require you to actually learn more about yourself. And if you think about this, if it were actually easy, everyone would do it. Nothing actually is easy. And we see this from time to time, all the time. I'm not for sure, but I'm going to give you an example. If you remember a company back in the 90s called Blockbuster Video. When I was a child, my father would take me to Blockbuster Video and go rent Mortal Kombat video games and rent all these awesome movies. This is basically where you had to leave your house, go to a store to rent a movie or video game, go back, play or watch it, and go back, bring it back, and then go back home. Where now we can actually just watch a movie, any movie we watch with Amazon, Netflix, within 5 seconds. Can you believe that? Times have changed. But where I'm going with this is Blockbuster would have actually accepted Netflix's idea on this. Can you imagine where they would actually be now? So here are the 8 reasons. The first reason you should actually do to get that creative idea into reality is believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, there's no way you can actually do this. You can't take action until you believe in yourself to handle the consequences of your own decisions. Accountability actually requires believing in yourself enough 100 to be dedicated to actually getting the work done. 2, there is no risk without reward. We have all heard this simple saying, but it's actually true. I'm not saying go out there and jump off a building or run naked into the street. I'm just basically saying embrace that risk as if it was your friend. If you don't actually put risks in place, you will always stay complacent. If you do accept this fact, you will approach your ideas with a lens that keeps your dreams and ambitions in perspective and on track. When things don't go actually planned along the way, stay focused at hand and do not allow any disruption that will set you backward. Number 3, patience. This is something that I myself have actually struggled with in the past personally. And again, this is another saying that you've heard. These aren't new. Patience is a virtue. Be extremely patient. Like my mother always said, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I had no idea what that even meant, but I do now. You can't actually build a city or anything in a day. So if you are patient, these things allow you to overcome and see the things as they come. If you actually get too anxious about these results, you might actually end up making bad decisions. But actually also remember though to set these deadlines, but be patient and things will come. Number 4, learn how to sell your vision. Now this is a skillful kind of act and it can be a little bit trickier, but the thing is, when you sell your vision, you have to actually make others understand what this idea and what this vision actually really is. No one understands this vision or creative idea better than you do. So you actually have to put it out there. The trick to putting it out there is one word: simplicity. If you put your creative idea in simple terms where people can actually understand it, you will get attention. Simplicity is the actual key to selling your vision, your idea, making it easy for someone on the outside to actually understand what you're trying to do. Number 5, be passionate with your pursuit. If you are not passionate about your vision, no one else is going to be passionate about it. And the thing is, when you're passionate about your vision, this is the basic aura that actually compels outside of you. This is the energy that people will be able to accept and see inside of you. They'll feel it, they will see it, and they will appreciate it because they can see this aura around you. And it actually is something that people feel. They can see it and feel it. Number 6, be purposeful. If you have no purpose, that means you basically have no meaning. If you don't have any purpose of this particular idea or meaning, you're probably actually going to quit before it actually even gets executed. So just remember to be purposeful. Number 7, make work and life balance a priority. This is a key factor. I have been a victim of this myself, where I went to the studio and I worked on a track. I worked on it for hours and hours and hours, and then tried to come up and do a mix and master it all day long, and I did not speak to anyone, I did not eat, I didn't even go to the bathroom. I'm talking about I probably had like a urine bucket, I'm kidding. Seriously, but you actually have to create that work balance. If you find yourself working too hard and you can't come up with anything, because this is the actual key to writer's block, take a break, take a walk, I don't care, smoke some weed, take a drink. Whatever it is that you actually may want to do to kind of free your mind, if you do not take breaks and if you don't create work balance, this is why your brain kind of overloads, because it's too much focused on one thing. Our brains were not hardwired to do that. And last but not least, number 8, never grow complacent. If you grow complacent, that basically means that you really do not want your ideas to expand and get better. There's always room for improvement no matter what. We're in the 21st century where things and technology are just growing and growing and growing and growing. Never ever get complacent. And when you see how the dots connect, you can challenge yourself and actually create probably a board of advisors. You can get other departments and you'll see the growth. So again, these are 8 things that can actually put your idea into action. I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the description below. My name is Zarze, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.